Welcome back to another What's Sold Weekend Edition video. I am going to try to make this quick today because I have to take Max back to the vet for a checkup to, just see how everything's going. Since his abscess, he, like I mentioned, I think I mentioned it last week, he was on antibiotics and stuff. But this guy is just, really putting everybody through it. I don't know what's going on with him. He does have to have the tooth taken out in December, possibly sooner, but the dog has a death wish. So today he's been sick. Pretty convenient since I'm taking him to the vet. I don't know if he's having a possible flare-up of his condition, because he did get into one of the puppies' chew toys, it's kind of like a teething toy, but it's like a treat. It is edible, but not to Max because he's on a prescription diet. And also it's not meant to be swallowed whole, which he swallowed whole a few nights ago because I was trying to take it from him. And that's what he does. He swallows stuff whole. So the dog is insane. So he's not feeling good today. He didn't want to eat. He threw up 4 times. And my daughter just tried to feed him lunch and take him out. And he didn't want to eat lunch. He took 2 bites. And then he proceeded to find a dead mouse in the yard. And he ate that instead of his lunch. And my daughter was trying to get it out of his mouth and was very unsuccessful. So yeah, this dog is a hot mess. I am telling you. Talk about 9 lives. This dog has had like 14 lives, and he's just insane. So anyway, yes, I got to get moving with this video because I have to have him to the vet in about an hour. So let's get moving here. I just did all of my shipping. I look like a mess, but we are proceeding with the video. So anyhow, let's go. First thing that sold is a set of 2 Waterford Crystal cat figurines. These sold for $38 plus shipping. These were a very end of the day purchase from an estate sale on my way home from yard sales last weekend. Never made it to video, but they are a recent purchase. Then I sold this Monster High Scalita costume. This sold for $15 plus shipping. Next, I feel like the lighting looks a little off. I got a new phone and it's still trying to figure out the settings. Anyway, next, Rebecca, who is a viewer, she purchased this Precious Moments porcelain nativity accessory set, and this sold for $42 plus shipping. That was in a recent video. Then I sold an Oswald, the Lucky Rabbit ornament. This sold for $19.99 plus shipping. That came from an estate sale back in April. I think it was April. Then I sold, also to Rebecca. I would have shipped these together had I realized, and I did not realize. So that's a shame. Sorry, I would have combined shipping for you. Sometimes I don't realize that there are multiple purchases from the same buyer. So these did ship separately. But anyway, this set sold for $16.99 with the discount plus shipping. I'm still trying to figure out how to see that. She used the coupon. Okay, next is a men's Abercrombie & Fitch military jacket. This sold for $45 plus shipping. This was a recent pickup at the yard sale a few weeks ago maybe, where I purchased that soundboard and sold that for $4.50. This came from that sale, and yeah, pretty fast sale. Next is a pair of women's Hey Dude Camden suede boots. These sold for $36 plus shipping. Fairly recent pickup. Also a recent pickup, these Longaberger Pottery square appetizer plates. These sold for $25 plus shipping, and I do have one more set of 2. Then I sold this Mary Kay body wash. This sold for $15.75 with free shipping. Next, I sold a rice cooker food steamer. This sold for $19.99 plus shipping. Then I sold this Lenox China Jewels snail figurine, snail on the leaf. There are actually several snails listed, but none of them are on the leaf like this one is. So that made it a little more unique. That came from a recent yard sale that was in a video, and it sold for $25 plus shipping. Also in a recent video is this King Candy Wreck-It Ralph Sugar Rush Key Racers car set. This sold for $99.99 plus shipping. Pretty awesome pickup right there. Then I sold 2 Robinson Satin Lock teaspoons. These sold for $20 plus shipping on best offer. Also on best offer is this Liz Tech Artisan Brooch, the Lynn Saligman League pin. I'm not pronouncing that right probably, but anyway, that pin sold on best offer of $50 plus shipping. Recent pickup, I think back in September. Then I sold this Garfield Show Dinosaur and Other Animal Adventures DVD. This sold for $34.99 plus shipping. I have one more of the Garfield DVDs left, I believe. Those sold really well for me. Next, Dory, who is a viewer, she purchased this Barbie number 159 and this Spring Blossom Barbie doll for a total of $38.98 with shipping included. Thank you for your purchase. I hope you love them. Next, to Susan, who is also a viewer, she purchased these 2 vintage cast metal American Eagles. They sold for $25. Oh, I must have had free shipping on those. I didn't realize that. Did I have free shipping on those? Yes, I think I did. They were actually supposed to be plus shipping, so you got a deal on that. Next is a My Little Kitchen Fairies Eggnog Fairy. This sold for $39.99 plus shipping. Those were a pickup 2 summers ago, or that was a pickup 2 summers ago. I purchased a whole bunch of these, if you guys remember that. Next, I sold the same place where I purchased the Waterford cats. I got some Lenox Williamsburg boxwood and pine plates. I think I had 3, or I have 4 different styles for each, or 3 different styles for each, one or the other. So I sold 2 of them. I sold the pear pattern and then the orange pattern. These plates sold for $30 a piece plus shipping, and yeah, I still have quite a few left, so that was a good sale. Good pickup and good sale. Next is a Monat. It's probably not pronounced that way either. Hydrate and Refresh Face Mist. This sold for $15 with free shipping. Next is a Lego Sonic the Hedgehog Lego set. I think I just said Lego. My brain's all over the place. You guys know how Mondays go. This sold for $28 with free shipping. Then I sold 4 Pottery Barn Art Nouveau salad plates. These sold for $55 plus shipping. Really stumbling over my words today. Then I sold this hand-painted Angelica Kaufman plate. This sold for $25 plus shipping. I don't know if that went to a viewer or not. Kevin, let me know if you're a viewer. Drop it in the comments. He is a repeat buyer, so I'm not really sure. Okay, next I sold this NFL Team Apparel cropped windbreaker New England Patriots. This sold for $18 on best offer plus shipping. Then I sold a Victory by Air DVD. This sold for $10.90 with free shipping. I have one left. Then I sold 4 Ralph Lauren holiday plaid salad plates. These sold for $80 plus shipping. That was a very good dinnerware sale. Then I sold this Duluth Trading Holier Than Thou work belt. This was a fairly recent pickup, sold for $39.96 with free shipping. This was the brown. I have it in black also. I picked those up at a yard sale. Then I sold a pair of Aldi. Actually, there's 2 pair. Men's 2 pair Holiday Crew Aldi fan socks. These sold for $14.76 with free shipping. Those came from Aldi. And then Aurora, who is a viewer, she made quite a few purchases. First, these are all in one transaction, so I'll just go through them and give you the total. She purchased this Lenox cup and saucer holiday ornament. She purchased this Lenox Santa's Woodland Friends ornament. This Hallmark 2018 A Jolly Happy Holiday Frosty the Snowman ornament. Lenox holiday pattern bud vase. A Lenox covered trinket box snowman. For a total of 73. Oh, wait. She used her 15% off coupon too. So that actually totaled $63.53. I think. I don't know. Like I said, yeah, it's hard to tell with this coupon thing. Anyway, we're moving on. We're moving on. I went through this last week. For some reason, it's not showing up, or it just shows up differently, and I'm not really sure how to figure it out. But anyway, this is the first time I've ever done this coupon thing at all, so I really don't know where to see the actual breakdown. I have to do a little bit of digging, which I have not yet done because I have not had time to do it. Anyway, next she purchased this Lenox Disney Cinderella's Castle ornament. This sold for $24.99, less the 15% coupon. And she also purchased this Lenox 12 Days of Christmas 12-piece ornament set for $74.99, also less the 15% plus combined shipping. So thank you very much, Aurora. I hope you love your stuff. You picked out some great items. And lastly, I sold this Terramar Men's Ultra Merino Midweight Base shirt. And this came from a fairly recent rummage sale, and it sold for $25 plus shipping. So that is going to wrap it up for today. I need to wrap it up here, get my packages in my car for the post office, and go home and get little bad boy Max to the vet. This dog, I am telling you, this dog is a handful. So yeah, that is going to wrap it up, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.